You and your mate do the exact same curls, the same weight, the same reps, the same sessions, week after week, and the difference is his arms are blown up, right? Yours look pretty much identical to a year ago, and everyone hands you the exact same excuse. It can be your genetics. It is almost never genetics. Here's the thing nobody ever tells you, right? The exercise was never the thing that was growing his arms. Something else was, and once you understand that, you can just copy it, okay? So let me show you the mechanism, because this is one of the most useful things I could ever teach you about training, and almost nobody explains it properly. Exercise is not the thing. Let me kill the biggest myth first. You think the exercise grows in muscle. It doesn't. What grows in muscle is the tension. High tension on the muscles, held while it is working close to as hard as it can in terms of failure. The exercise is just the delivery system for that tension. A good one delivers it exactly where the muscle can use it. Now, a bad one leaks it everywhere else. So two men can do the exact same identical movement and put completely different muscle tension on the muscle itself, right? Depending on one thing. Where in the rep the exercise is hardest. That's called the resistance profile. So the resistance profile, in plain English, every single exercise has a point where it feels the hardest and a point where it feels the easiest. Now, if you pick up a dumbbell and you curl it slowly, right at the bottom of the movement, the arm's hanging straight and it feels like nothing. Right at the top, when the elbow's fully bent, it also feels like nothing. You could sit there holding it all day. The hard bit is in the middle, and that's when your forearm is roughly parallel to the floor. That itself is the resistance profile of a dumbbell curl. It's hard in the middle, easy at both ends, and the reason is pretty simple. It's gravity pulling straight down, and the muscle only has to fight it hard when your forearm is horizontal. Now, here is why that matters more than anything else in this video. Where the growth actually lives, the muscle doesn't grow evenly across the whole rep, right? A wave of recent research keeps pointing at the same place. The muscle grows most when it's under tension in the stretch position. Lengthened just means it's fully stretched out and long. For a bicep, that is when your arm is straight down and extended. For your chest, it's at the bottom of a press. Your arms are wide and they're pulled right back. For a hamstring, it's the bottom of a Romanian deadlift. That's basically what's happening. The point where you feel it pulled down the most is the back of your leg. So now, if you put the two ideas together, the whole thing clicks into place. This is why one man grows and one doesn't. Your standard dumbbell curl is the hardest in the middle, and it basically lets the muscle rest in the stretch position at the bottom of the movement. The exact part of the rep that grows the arm the most, the stretch, is the part where your curl gives the muscle a little holiday. Your mate, probably without knowing why he's actually growing or even doing his curls on an incline bench with his arm around back behind his body, he doesn't actually have a clue what's happening, right? Or he does them on a cable. His version loads the muscle hard at the precise moment it's stretched, and it's in that lengthening point. It's the same exercise on paper, but it's completely different tension when it actually counts. He's not growing because of some magic genetics. It might be, but the likelihood is he isn't. He's growing because the setup delivers attention to the part of the range that actually builds the muscle you want. Yours leaks it at the bottom and then wastes your energy at the top, where you squeeze hard for no real reason. I see this constantly every single time. Guys grinding away for a year, working genuinely hard, doing every single rep in the easy part of the range, and skipping the hard, stretch, reductive part entirely. Now, you can put all the effort in, but if your aim's off, you're not going to grow. So here's what to do to fix it. This is what you actually do. You need to pick the 4 things. Number 1, pick exercises that are hardest in the stretch. For your arms, incline curls, overhead tricep extensions. For your chest, deep dumbbell presses and flies. For your legs, squats and RDLs. If the movement fights you hardest when the muscle is long, keep it in. Number 2, control the way down. Take 2 to 3 seconds loading every single rep and actually feel the stretch at the bottom of the movement. That isn't wasted time, that's a rep. Number 3, use the full range, especially at the bottom. Now, if you're stopping, cutting your reps short, the bottom of the movement, the bit that feels weak and a bit uncomfortable, it's the bit that's doing the most work. Number 4, stop chasing the squeeze. Crushing the rep of a curl feels productive and does almost nothing. It's a feeling, but it's not extra tension. Put your effort into the stretch, not the flex. Now, here's the part that stuck with me. You weren't lazy. You were probably working harder than most the whole time. You were just doing all of it in the comfortable part of the rep, the top, where you feel strong and in control. Everybody likes being strong and in control. The growth was just sat there waiting, and the exact part you kept rushing through. The stretch part, the bit that feels weak and long, a little bit uncomfortable. It's funny how, if you look at it, right, how often this actually happens. That is where the good part and the good stuff is hiding. It's in the part you rush because it doesn't actually feel good and it is uncomfortable. So it's never genetics, and you're not one of the unlucky bad ones. You're loading half the rep that grows, you're loading the half that feels nice. Fix it where the tension lands, and the arms that won't budge for a year will start moving once again. If you want training explained like this, the actual why sitting underneath the sets, the reps, then subscribe to stick about, because that's exactly what this channel's for. The rest is in the bio, and I'll see you in the next one.